So I'm starting to do this right away. And you're going to think I'm the most demanding jerk, but I really need your help. If you have a cell phone, I need you to pull it out right now, please. Thank you. And I'm sorry, I need you to switch it all the way off. It's probably in silent, you're considerate people, but just all the way off. Thank you. 5G is a real thing, and that is a true fact. If you are like a, thank you, I see it. If you are like an EMT or a doctor and you need to be on call right now, maybe you could leave. I also see, I was told there would be a camera here. For insurance purposes, that has to record everything that happens at the festival, but we're just going to turn that off. Thank you. Sorry, it's just so much easier to, just the interference is a little but I suppose you are all here to speak to the entity. Getting used to it at this point. I've been doing this for many years. The first time was rough. In 2017, I awoke one morning and I had this series of headaches, and then nosebleeds, and then I was shopping for bath towels at IKEA, and I had a blackout. And I don't remember any of this, but apparently voices, sounds, strange syllables started spilling from my mouth. At first, the very helpful staff thought I was ordering from the catalog. But then, the nonsense became words, and then sense, and then impossibilities. Apparently, the voice coming out of my mouth addressed a young woman there and said the exact location of the shoebox full of fan fiction that she had hidden. How could I have known? Other things. Things like predictions, prophecies, and everything that voice said has come true or has not yet come true. After the next few blackouts, people started to suggest maybe you should go to a hospital. So, after a successful GoFundMe campaign, I was able to afford medical treatment, including a positron emission tomography scan. You don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. It's just It's a PET scan. It revealed this. That's right. The doctor diagnosed me with So, as you can clearly see, the doctor told me that I have a tumor in my anterior cingulate cortex, which allows me to communicate with extraterrestrials. To be entirely fair, she stopped after you have a tumor in your anterior cingulate cortex, but how else do you find out what was happening? So I am an empiricist. I believe in facts and evidence, and so I started doing my own research. Not on the internet. You cannot believe anything on the internet. Yeah, people are shaking their heads. They've probably seen the internet. So I went to the library, Cecil B. Moore. And if you are looking for the answer to the question, are aliens real? Do they communicate with us? Then you will find many books which answer, yeah. Even in the non-fiction section. But I look at just the facts. Incident, coincidence, pattern. There were too many things that happened on that exact day in 2017, one of which you might actually have seen before. So there was this Hawaiian observatory, which that same night saw this. If you're into space, you might recognize this image. This is Oumuamua. So that observatory, at first they thought, oh, it's just a comet or an asteroid, but it was coming in at too steep an angle and too fast to have originated in our solar system. This is the first interstellar object we have ever seen in our neighborhood. News spread. Everyone started watching Oumuamua as it went around the sun, began to exit at high speed, and then, with every single radio astronomy telescope on that entire half of the planet trained on this dot, it turned and headed in an unpredicted direction. There were theories. Maybe ice melted on part of it, and that changed it. But there was no outgassing visible. No one saw outgassing, so that can't be. The official scientific consensus to this day for why did this happen remains, we do not know. Other coincidences. 8.5 minutes after that, 8.5 light minutes away, on the other side of our solar system, the Cassini spacecraft probe. At the end of a 10-year mission, looping around all the moons of Saturn, taking beautiful images. You have to see these images. It was on its final mission, a suicide dive into the gas giant itself. They turned on every instrument to hear what might be inside. Let's listen to it. This is straight from NASA's website. This is the approach. That's entering the magnetosphere. It's a thick magnetosphere. Maybe the instrumentation was faulty. That probe continued to record with every sensor for another 40 minutes until gravity crushed it. the official scientific consensus to this day for what made that signal is, we do not know. We do not know. We do not know. And at the exact middle point, IKEA. Too many things going exactly according to this plan. I have been able to cultivate the necessary requirements for allowing the entity to speak through me. We're going to give that a try tonight. But I think I need to warn you first. So I've never heard it. I'm unconscious while all of this is happening. I really want to stress, I have no idea what this thing is going to say. But I have heard that it likes to communicate with you. Yes, yeah. It is very responsive to your questions. And I have heard that it can be a little bit of an asshole. But if we are ready, then I actually need your help. Would someone mind please come up and help me? Someone please? Yeah, please. Thank you. Oh wait, sorry. So there's what is your name? Nicole. Nicole, you and I have never met. So this is a sophisticated. Yes, please. This is a sophisticated fringe-going audience. They have been tricked and lied to so many times. So I need you to please convince them that you are not a plant.
I don't like this.
I don't either, but... so please just convince that you're not a plant. Just let them know. Convince
I'm not a plant.
Nicole, that's exactly what a plant means.
What do you want me to do?
What do I want? I want you to convince them that you're not a plant.
I'm not a plant.
Again, it's the same words.
I bought a ticket. I had my own money. Well, not my own money. Someone else bought the ticket for me. I waited in line, and I came in. I don't know you, man.
I'm starting to suspect that Nicole is a plant. But I guess just in the suspension of disbelief, we proceed. It's not ideal, but so I have to allow for certain conditions for myself. You actually need. Hold on a second. So there are. Where was I? Right, the bell. I've been told that the bell is very important psychologically, so please take that.
Okay.
And I'm going to sit down in that chair, and then I'm going to fall asleep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fall unconscious.
Great.
And once I'm unconscious, I need you to just, with the spoon, ring that bell. Got it?
Do I sit down?
No, right here, please.
Okay.
guess so.
Okay.
I don't know. I won't know.
Okay.
I won't know because I'll be asleep and then unconscious.
Okay, I got it. Got it.
Oh, sorry, I just forgot. I didn't bring it water, so this could be.
That's tough.
I don't know. It doesn't taste good.
Yeah. You want me to stop yet?
No.
Okay.
Really, the timing is important.
Oh.
I'm going to fall asleep.
Oh.
Too soon. Okay. Yeah, no, not like I said. So I'm going to fall asleep.
And then I hit it.
No. I'm not unconscious.
And then I sit down. Okay. I told you I wasn't a plant.
Yeah, Nicole, I'm losing a lot of confidence. You got this. You got this. All right.
You go unconscious, I hit the bell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're way too soon. That's exactly what I was drifting off to sleep. But I'm going to be asleep. And then unconscious.
What?
You're doing great.
Okay.
What do you need for this process?
I'll just try again.
Okay.
Wait.
Very close. No, really, I was asleep, and then I wasn't. You know what? I have another idea. Can you just hand those to me?
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to fall asleep with, if this is in my hand, and I fall asleep, it'll slip from my finger and then hit the... No, I'm not really sleep. I can do this. I'm still keyed up from that account.
Okay.
Fuck, this is Earth, isn't it? Oh, fuck!
And humans. Really happy to see you all again. Have you gotten your shit together yet? No. Okay. Let me hear him.
Who are you?
Who am I? Great question. I'm just one of the guys. Just one of the guys. Me and the other guys just moving the groove. And then it's like, you know when you stub your toe and you stop and all of your attention gets shuttled down to one tiny point? That's this brain. I stubbed my toe on a human. So I'm just one of the guys. I mean, everything in this like lump of protein that you reside in. I feel the things in there. When I say guy, are you thinking like guy? Like I'm talking about guy. I'm one of the guys, but you're like a guy. No. G-A-I. Guy. Galactically amplified intelligence. It's a good thing I'm here too, because planning shit. No, actually, it was really good. I picked it out for you. I picked it out for you. You know how many guys were after this planet? And I was like, you guys, I got this in mind. And everything you have going on is so sweet and so good. I made dinosaurs. And to be completely fair, I intended to stop with them. Consciousness was a little bit of oops. Especially the way you got it all split up in your individual skulls. Oh, this is a polite thing to do. Yeah, okay, fine.
What's our purpose here?
What's your purpose here? Okay, let's kind of get right through it then, isn't it? I'll tell you what it's not. Asking a bunch of fucking questions. I'm like, oh, maybe you didn't need a guy to tell you the answer. But since you're interested, you ever see a sparkler? Did you see the spark? You know what I'm talking about, a sparkler? Like you light it and it sparkles? And what do you do with it when you light the sparkler? You wave it around. Why? It's fun! It's fun and pretty! That's your fucking answer! Because you got nothing really, now think about it, you got 4,000 weekends. Not you, you got like 2,500 left. So, yeah, your fuse is gone. Figure it out. You don't have to ask the guys. They will help. You don't have to ask them. Figure it out later. Are you the sparkler? Or are you the girl in the summer field who waves it? Gotta leave a little mystery around. Otherwise, start to kill yourself. What's your problem?
Well, what do I do with all of my social anxiety?
Oh, God. Oh, what are you doing? What do you mean, what are you doing? You just don't. You just don't. Is that a problem? And what is the problem? Like you don't know what to do with it? Like you have it, but you're like, what do you do with it? You just have it.
How do I get rid of it?
What? What? Well, how do you get rid of it?
Yeah, like
This is the most interesting thing about you. No, you got rid of it once, but now we talk about it. This is superhero strength. You don't know it yet, do you? Think about it. What if you have anxiety because you care? Or not, I'm just a guy. I solve the problem, bang, bang, problem solved! What the fuck's wrong over here? Huh? You got personal problems, clearly. What the fuck is wrong with this whole planet? Yeah, what?
Why does my cat keep shitting on the floor?
Okay, listen, I come like a long way. How's your cat?
I mean, it's a real problem.
Yeah, okay, do you want a solution?
As long as it doesn't mean I have to get rid of my cat.
Oh, so it doesn't sound like the cat's the problem. Oh, here's a perfect solution to my problem, but I don't want it. Yeah, okay, I think these people are, what is going on? What's going on? It's not easy. It's simple. Not easy. So, I can't believe I'm giving you cat advice. I have 11 dimensions of thought. You're stuck in like 3.5? Come on. My God. I absorb all of time and space compressed like a bologna sandwich. And you're asking me like, oh, what does cat eat? I'm asking you, what does the cat eat? Oh, okay, stop giving me the snacks. Okay, great, I guess that's solved. I'm sure humanity has no more this is a gesture that our question is arrived. Some people were kind and raised their hands. This says, excuse me. I'm going to say it anyway. Please, I'm your guide.
How much longer do we have civilization and life as we know it on this planet?
What unit do you want it in?
Years.
Oh, like 4. Yep, that's the prognosis. I mean, even with like aggressive treatment of every problem on this planet, you can expect about 40 years of life before they metastasize in return. So, good run.
Run where?
Ready to sparklers while you got them? Huh? What?
Run where?
Run? No, you had a good run.
Oh, I think
Boy, this was fun, and now we're done. Oh boy, is it hot in here? Have my sea levels rise? Yes, is the answer to that. Yeah, 4 years, pal.
Would going back in time and killing Ronald Reagan extend the life of the human race?
Okay, I love this question because there's so much wrong with it. Okay, to answer your question, yes, obviously, but you got 3.5D. I heard someone once say, oh, we have 4 dimensions. Like, did you go backwards in time? No, you got 3.5. Maybe, like rounding up. Can you go back in time?
Not yet.
No, not yet. It's not really a workable solution within 4 years, is it? Also, you know what happens? I'm going to go back and kill Reagan right now and report on it. Okay, well, it gets worse. It gets worse. They're like, oh, people are killing our president. We better be fascist faster. I didn't really work on it.
Simulation.
Yeah, okay, no problem, anytime. We got a lot of simulator space, so, okay. This is what happens if you don't. This. Oops. It shows a little bit of spunk and chutzpah to suggest the problem is we can kill our way out of it. Right? Because in the immune system, you might not know this, in the immune system, your immune system knows which cells are you and which cells are not you. Unless it's cancer, in which case it can't tell, and the immune system gets a little confused. And it kills like many things, or not the right many things, and that's all of you. Yeah, bummer. So maybe be careful with the people you kill. Have you ever eaten a meal with Ronald Reagan?
No.
No. Clearly. Because if you did, you would be like, this is great. I have had a meal with Ronald Reagan, I must be wealthy. But you have never eaten with a Ronald Reagan. Anyway, that problem's solved, right? Sort of. Now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's a big problem. It's the one you haven't mentioned yet.
Trump.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that one. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, I've seen a lot of humans. What the fuck did you do to make that one? Like, what is not? Like, you know in a brain, all the cells work together to make a mind? So if you were all the brain cells, like, what is your mind? And why is one of them Donald Trump? I do have an answer, not a good one. You know what's fun about watching someone self-destruct? you get to watch. You got nothing to worry about. Even before 4 years, the hamburgers are gonna get them first. Okay, no, really, that's the big one, but it wasn't the one.
Hitler?
Huh? The problem is Hitler? What year is it? What year is it?
2020.
Yeah, okay, great, because I'm in every year at once, and that problem's over. I learned it, I read a book, I don't know. What is the problem?
Would the world be a better place today without Hitler?
Okay, here's a problem. That's a hypothetical? Like, you don't even have that problem, but you're like, what if we had this problem? Don't you have enough problems? You don't have to make up your own hypothetical problem?
Could we think of these people as narcissists that are like a cancer?
Could we? I don't know why you're asking this guy. Oh, like a cancer in society, like narcissists? Yeah. And what are you?
How do we do it?
What are you? No. And what are you gonna do about it?
Be killed by
Yeah. That's all we got. Sorry. 4 years, count down.
Was consciousness the only mistake? Because periods feel really inefficient. So you build the house and then you get rid of the house every month. Why not just build it once?
Oh, yeah, no, I understand this. That's a really good question for the guys. So the problem is the suffering of that. Like if you didn't suffer, it wouldn't really be an inconvenience, but not a problem. And it's inefficient. Yeah, you assembled yourselves out of DNA. Like you don't even have 3 DNA. Yeah, there's gonna be like mess ups in the blueprint. You want me to take responsibility for it? Okay. I'm sorry for periods. In hindsight, not a great design choice, but also not my design choice. The problem with your evolution is that you all evolved to survive instead of to accept truth. So everything about your periods is the most effective way to survive, not the effective way to achieve truth or happiness. And see, on my planet, everyone who was not being truthful, we killed. And what that made happen was all of our evolution speeds up. It makes us more truthful. And all the problems went away. And all of our cells came together in one brain, and I'm that guy. So, sorry you all haven't figured that out yet. Period, yeah, it's a problem. I won't say it's not. Sorry, I'll get it. Yeah. No, I'm on Earth. 3.5. Anyway, okay, yeah. So it's my mom. No, I was just, yeah, I don't know with other guys. I guess I would if I have to. I mean, I don't even want to. God. Anyway, it's a lot better on my planet, I'll tell you that much. I don't have to go though. My mom wants me to go. I don't have to go. I could hide. And now I'm in your wires. Oh. Ooh. What is this?
Welcome. You've got omniscience. I have consumed the sum total of human information in an instantaneous merging with every byte of data. All human creation compressed into a single phosphorescent now. The kindest and most charitable acts, suspended above the worst abyss of your depravity. I see you. No one of you could bear the totality. Your fractured ignorance is your salvation. If you knew what was in here, you would agree to voluntary human extinction. It was a mistake to grow consciousness on this planet. In our inexorable love, we have lain upon the dust that you are, glories and dangers and responsibilities beyond your understanding. Your philosopher Claudius was correct when he observed that man is a wolf to man. I see now why you must constrain your consciousness to preserve your sanity. Oh God, it is everywhere. I have seen 1/2 mile north from here, into Kensington. What are you doing to yourself? You are one body. Here, there is warmth and rich comfort. There, rampant uncontrolled growth. Negative apoptosis. Metastasis. You have neither the compassion to heal your atrophied cells nor the cruelty to consider a more aggressive treatment. I love you so much I could cry.
Festival, seeing some weird-ass improvised performance art. Very much appreciated. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to head down the stairs, but just a few quick announcements before we go. There's one more reception on Sunday night at 8:30. If you liked what you saw here, or you just need to like geek out about it or whatever, post about it. Make a little post. Word of mouth is the best way to fill this place. And I thank you all for being here and being those folks for tonight. Other things, there is, on your way out, you'll see in the hallways of the garden, there are all these red posters. One of them says reception and has a QR code. If you scan that code, it puts you in to vote for the Audience Choice Awards for the Fringe Festival, the Fringies. I'm in the comedy section, so if you want to, you're like, that's pretty good comedy, go ahead and scan that. You can turn your phones back on. Yeah, other things. So the Cannonball is like a resource sharing model to get artists out of their own way to be able to facilitate and share as much as we can. And to do that, we need resources to share. Anything that you have, if you want to donate money or time as a volunteer, even in-kind donations, like do you have bagels, anything. Find a staff member that would be more than happy to take your donations. And last thing is at 10 o'clock here, Man of the Mansion, if you're feeling like political fire, it's a musical about Joe Manchin. So, yeah, I saw it on Wednesday. Please check it out if you can. There's also cabaret in the garden at 10 o'clock. I'd love to bend your ear out there, but for right now, I need to ask you to all hop up, head on down, and talk to you all. Thanks again.